Melody 100.7 FM.
God did this thing when he made you. Woman, the one in a billion. She a queen, she a vision. Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, you say, look at me now, you see me a bad thing. First class, baby, you know me status. Super icon, me no need to practice. Walk in a room, everybody wants this. When you see me coming, better bow down for me. Window, come pour a flower for me. I'm looking at a girl in a mirror, and this is what she said to me. She said, woman, the one in a billion. She a queen, she a vision. Pretty woman, beautiful woman, so fine she causing confusion. Keep your head up, no look down. You say to yourself, you say, sure you want cause it's something.
Good afternoon, beautiful women out there, beautiful women of Ibadan and beyond. You are listening to the Women's Shelter on Melody 100.7 FM, a space where we inform, empower, and uplift the Nigerian women. I remain your host, Oluwatoyin Adeyemi. I can assure you that today's conversation is going to be powerful, practical, and life-changing as usual. It's a woman's world. Yes, it's a woman's world. I'm proud to say that. And the guest I have today is one of the women that is changing narratives in Oyo State and Nigeria at large. When it's time for me to introduce her, you're going to hear from her and the wonderful works that she's been doing in our industry. So let's start this way today. I'd like to let you know that the topic we're talking about is empowering the Nigerian woman, tech and digital pathways to economic independence. In short, we're looking at how women can actually explore the world of technology, information technology, and then digital media as it is today to actually liberate themselves economically. So today I'll be talking to women, especially those who have said at one time or the other that technology is not for me. Or maybe you have even said, I'm not a science or tech person. Or you have said, I don't even have a laptop. I'm too old to start. If you have ever said any of this and you feel like you cannot have a career in tech, today my guest and I are here to prove you wrong and to let you know that you can start from wherever you are. We want to tell you that it's possible, that tech is for everyone. We all know that it's the tech world today. Yeah, it's digital media is something that you cannot do without. And then information technology, the internet, and which other word can I use now? Rules the world. I mean, what do you want to do in today's world that you're not going to make use of technology? So there's no way we will be discussing anything that concerns women empowerment. That we're not going to talk about how you can make use of technology to actually empower yourself. So that's what we'll be talking about today. So we're going to be breaking myths and opening doors. That's where I'm going to put it. Because there are different myths that have tied women down, different women out there. There are different myths that have tied people down and you feel like, I cannot do that. That's not my path. That's not cut out for me. I'm an arts person. I cannot do well in that field. Okay, let me just stop there. I allow my guests to do justice to the topic when we get there. So joining me today is a woman who has spent decades building systems. She has been securing digital spaces in her own way, and also she's been mentoring women in technology. And who am I talking about today? Is the state coordinator of Nigeria Women in Information Technology, or your state chapter. She is a fellow of the Nigerian Computer Society, a member of the Computer Professionals Council of Nigeria, and also she's a certified information technology systems and security professional. It has not, I've not finished though. Also, she's an assistant director, system programmer, analyst at the University College Hospital, Ibadan. And then I must also add that she has her first degree from the University of Ibadan. Am I right? From the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology. And then our master's degree is from the University of Ibadan, both in computer science. Wow. So you're welcome to the Women's Shelter today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. Like I have said earlier,
Thank you.
This is a program where we empower, we inspire, and we have discussions that uplift women. So you have come today to also do those three: to inspire, to empower, and to also uplift women out there. So thank you so much for joining us. I'll allow you to please introduce yourself to my listener at home.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone that's listening to me. My name is Samutu Barakatu Adejoke.
Okay, ma'am.
So I'm a member of the Nigerian Women in Information Technology,
Okay.
where I am the state coordinator.
Okay.
Because the Nigerian Women in Technology is an interest group
Okay, ma'am.
of Nigerian Computer Society.
Okay, ma'am.
So it's our professional body. The women aspect of it.
Okay, ma'am.
So that is the NIWIT. We
The
call
nine
it
weeks.
yes,
9 weeks. Okay.
Nigerian Women in Information Technology.
Wow. It's a privilege to have you here today.
Thank you.
Can you mention your name once again?
My name is Samutu Barakatu Adejoke.
Okay, so I have with me on the show today Madam Samotu Adejoke Barakat. Thank you so much for joining us. So let's start this way. Why do you think that it's important that women in your states, why do you think it's important for them to intentionally participate in information technology today? Not just your state and also beyond. Why do you think women, I just want us to localize it. That's why I said women in your state. Why should women be interested in information technology today? Let's start that way, ma.
Yes. Good afternoon once again.
Yes, ma'am.
The reason why the women have to be active in information technology, you can say that globally now, right from time, they normally believe that technologies belongs to the main world. So we are trying to bridge the gap to reduce the imbalance of those between the men and women in the information technology. So
there's a gap.
Yes, there's a real gap, because they believe that women should be in area, like inactive areas. So when you're talking about active areas, they believe that it's men world. So now we should know that it doesn't belongs to the men alone. Women should be there. Women should be in active.
Okay.
And ensuring the women involvement in the IT career. so that they can be, when you're talking, because the IT, when you're talking about information technology
yes.
is something that is all over the world, is everywhere. No matter what the kind of profession where you find yourself, you will use the technology to aid
whatever
your work.
it is that you are doing.
Yes. So, women should not be left behind.
Okay, was that why you started, because you were talking about NIWIT the other time, that is the female arm,
yes,
of the professional body of information technologists?
No, Nigerian Computer Society.
Nigerian Computer Society.
Yes.
Okay. So was that why you started? Because now we're talking about women's involvement, women's participation.
Yes.
Was it because you want to bridge that gap?
Yes,
that
we want to bridge the gap.
So that was why the women section was started. Wow, that's
so then, after being established, then we now involving our women in all areas like economic empowerment. The IT skills open doors for high jobs, entrepreneurships, as in data services, digital services. So we want our women to be there too, and encourage them, empower them so that they can be there and have financial independence.
Like to reduce unemployment.
Yes. And also the woman can have financial independence.
Let's stop there, ma. Thank you very much. So, nǹkan tá à ń sọ, mo fẹ́ ká concerning Yorùbá díẹ̀.
All right.
Pé ìgbà tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, mo ní àwọn obìnrin míì wọ́n máa wò pé àwọn iṣẹ́ kan lẹ́pẹ́ yìí gan sọ pé ọkùnrin ló wà fún. Àwọn iṣẹ́ kan obìnrin ló wà fún. Pé mo rò pé láyé ìgbà yẹn gan, wọ́n máa ń wo àwọn ibi tán àwọn òbí gan, wọ́n máa sọ fún àwọn obìnrin pé nǹkan tí kò lọ ṣe ń school lélẹ̀. Wọ́n á ti wò pé tó bá ti le jù bóyá orí ẹ̀ ò ní gbé, bọ́ ṣe mọ̀ láyé ìsìn àwọn wò pé bóyá nǹkan ti ń yàtọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. So but ìgbà táyẹ̀ tún sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹni pé gap ṣì wà ń bẹ̀, a mọ̀ pé kò lè rí bíi tìgbà yẹn mọ́, but pé àyè díẹ̀ ṣì wà láàrin bí ọkùnrin bó ṣe
involvement as in bí wọ́n ṣe wà nínú activities yìí. Tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa information technology as bí ẹ̀rọ ayárabíàṣá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, tech náà ni gbogbo wa ń pè láyé.
Yes, so tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀rọ ayárabíàṣá, pé obìnrin náà pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà níbẹ̀, àwọn náà gbọ́dọ̀ wà níbi tán bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, tán bá ti ń pe orúkọ ẹnìkan bá ti ń pè kán máa pe orúkọ obìnrin náà.
Ẹ ṣé gan, dàgbà àti sọ Yorùbá ẹ̀ díẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So where would go to now? I think it's just the part where we want to talk about opportunities in IT, because it's an area where we like to dwell on this show. Because now, the other time I mentioned that it's probably because we are encouraging women to be involved in tech. Yes. Because we're looking at their financial independence. We want to empower them, right? So now we want to talk about the opportunities that are available, for women in IT. Like mo fẹ́ ká sọ ní ọ̀nà tó yẹ pé ó máa yí àwọn èèyàn wá dáadáa. So tó yẹ pé Yorùbá la fẹ́ sọ, tó bá yẹ pé English náà la fẹ́ sọ, but ọ̀nà tó yẹ pé àwọn ìyá wa tó ń gbọ́ wa, like ibo làwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ ti lè bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo bóyá ó yẹ yín kan sí mò ń sọ àwọn ibi táwọn èèyàn sì lè jèrè nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ayárabíàṣá tá à ń sọ yìí, ẹ̀rọ ayélujára, wọn gbogbo ẹ̀ náà jọ wà nínú ara wọn náà ni. Tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ IT, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ social media náà, à ń sọ̀rọ̀ computer science, ṣe mọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ ó jọ wà nínú ara wọn. So what opportunities are available for women in IT? For somebody who, for instance, just wants to start now, maybe the person does not even didn't have the opportunity to attend a university like you did, or probably they don't have a master's, or they had even got their first degree in another field.
And try to move into the IT.
They just want to start from somewhere. Where would you tell them to start from? For that unemployed young lady out there who is looking at starting a career in tech, where do they start from?
From the beginning, from the basic level.
Okay,
because in all profession, there is a where we start from before you call yourself I'm a professional.
Yes.
So, and some people believe when they hearing the answer information technology, information communication and technologies, they believe that it's those people that they are in a technical people, they can do the job. Not really. Because there's some areas, information is a broad areas, a field in IT,
technology.
yes, in IT career. So there's some areas, IT skills that people that doesn't have a degree, they can start from, like from data analysis using the Microsoft Excel. They can from a database starting from Microsoft Access. There's some office suite where you can just some app. It's just a general apps that some people that can learn and able to use it to do one or two things.
All this digital marketing, social media management.
So we have a digital marketing. They can go into the digital marketing and social media management,
design,
social media management, where they can manage the Instagram, Facebook,
for people.
Advert for people. Then we're talking about the digital design,
graphic
design, website and web design. You not using codes because there's some areas where we have now that you can design just a little, not really deep website where a customer just needs where they can advertise their products. So they can using such tools like a canvas, WordPress for designing the site, and for graphics design they can use something like a desktop publishing, that CorelDRAW, Photoshop, as in the basic level. They can use it and learn from and use it to carry out their jobs.
All right, I think you already done justice to my to my question rather, and I just want you to talk about areas like cybersecurity. Like, how deep is that?
Yeah,
can someone start learning that too? Someone who didn't have a first degree, for instance, in computer science?
No, like elementary, like the basic aspect of it, that where you can have a cybersecurity assistance online. There's some little things when you're talking about a database. I mentioned a database management. Also have some levels of cybersecurity, as in when they are monitoring the data, protecting the data and information we have in the database. So it's also a part of cybersecurity, as in the basic level. So they can do that where they protect the unauthorized personnel accessing to the information.
Thank you very much, ma.
You're welcome.
So I also want us to link that to what you do in the organization. NIWIT. Are there ways you also try to encourage people? To, what we just talked about now, to start a career in tech. Have you done anything in that regards as an association? In Oyo State.
In Oyo State, yes, we have done. Because in Oyo State, we have the NIWIT in Oyo State already been in existence more than decades.
Wow.
So, from the beginning, we have started doing some, NGOs work. We have already trained a lot of women. For instance, the secretariats, ministries of information and technology. That was it. Then we trained all their secretaries how to use
for free
system. Yes, we
maybe
did.
You come to my organization too.
So we did training for them on Microsoft Suite.
Basic training.
Yes, basic how to use like a Zero Word, and also on the markets as in women. Market women. When there was a time they started doing the online transaction. I'm not talking about the cashless. Before the cashless, we have already started online transaction. The women as our market women that how to identify the fake alert.
Wow.
Yes. We call people from banks. The bankers, they came to train them.
Train them.
Yes,
wow.
We have done that.
You have members in the banking industry too.
Yes, yes, we have an IT personnel
your
in
membership
all over
cuts across technology like department.
Yes.
So people there too are likely to belong to you.
Yes, they are our members.
Wow. I'm so sorry. It's actually the first time I heard about the organization, and when I read about the things that you do, I felt like a lot more people should know about what you do as an organization. That's why I had to pose that question. Like, have you done?
Yeah,
we
have done a lot.
I just wanted to say it by yourself.
As in, we have already because one of our objectives is empowering, encouraging our women at all level. As in, I'm talking the all level means from primary, secondary school. So we have already gone to all this across the Oyo State secondary schools.
Wow.
Train them on artificial intelligence.
Wow.
If you see them, all those our students, when they present their projects on it, people will bow and give them a lot of gift. And those students, they were so so eager that when I enter university, when I leave this place, me too, so I can become like this.
That's
I can
mentorship.
Have it. Yes, we do that. So we have our students, secondary, we have AI, we call it AI Girls Club.
Okay, AI Girls Club.
Yes, in secondary schools.
Wow.
So where we mentor our female, the female aspects.
So you have that in public secondary schools?
Yes, we have it.
AI Girls Club. Wow. I love that, and I think that we're already getting the information that we want people to have out there to them, because I believe that in public schools, for instance, we need more awareness like that.
Yes.
Girls need to be encouraged early in life that there is nothing that they want to attain to in life that they cannot become. I'm sure that with those clubs, AI Girls Club, in public secondary schools, for instance, because you know that most of we have vulnerable children, for instance, in public secondary school, more of them, so to say, privileged, they are more privileged in private schools. So that's why I always want to emphasize that part where we have to look out for those of them in public secondary schools.
Normally, we normally focus on the public schools.
On public schools. Thank you very much, ma. Okay, so let's talk about, because you mentioned AI. I didn't even want us to go there because I'm serious. Because I'm sorry, I was thinking that, well, you're in the public sector, and to an extent, people in the public sector are not, not in all cases, but sometimes people in public sector, they feel relaxed, because the job security is there, and we are not too eager to develop ourselves like that.
I don't believe in that. Not anymore. Especially in our own area, as when you're talking about the IT careers,
you have to keep developing yourself.
Yes, you have to whether you are private or public.
Okay, so when we come back, we're going to take a short break now. And when we return, I want us to talk about AI, especially remote earning, remote, this virtual thing that people do now. I don't know, remote jobs, and virtual assistants. I want you to tell us about how people can actually empower themselves, get earnings through, these days you see most people that will say they are working as virtual assistants, and some people would say it's a lie. Maybe the person is lying. Is it possible? And how can AI help people to work remotely to earn money virtually? So that's what we'll be talking about. So we'll just go on the short break now, a music break, and we'll be back shortly.
I go still there for I go still there for I go be your superwoman. You go carry me go the altar, carry me go the altar. Money there or money no money, I go still there for I go still there for. No go man shade, no go man Clara, no fit there for you. When trouble day, baby no go man shadow, no go man Clara, no be stand with you, when trouble day, I've got to relate for you, starting to read with you, always be there for you, top of a plane for you.
You're welcome back. You're still listening to the Women's Shelter with Oluwatoyin Adeyemi on Melody 100.7 FM. And I have with me today the Oyo State Coordinator of NIWIT, Nigerian Women in Information Technology, Madam Samotu Adejoke. Thank you so much. She's been talking a lot to us about how women can actually take advantage of the opportunities available in IT. And she's also talked to us about the different activities of the organization, of their association, how they have been mentoring young girls in secondary school, how they have been doing enlightenment for market women on the use of ICT. So we've actually learned quite a few things this evening, and I love you to join us so that we can also learn more from her. So before we left for that break, I said that I would love us to look at the aspect of making money virtually. And then I will just ask this question this way. Can women in Ibadan, realistically, I'm putting that word in quotes now, can women in Ibadan, and even beyond Ibadan, I just want us to localize it. That's why I'm putting Ibadan, because this is like our own locality.
Our own area.
Yes, ma. Can women here in Ibadan realistically earn money remotely through IT? Or is it just a social media hype? I mean, we're talking about virtual assistants the other time, you know. So how can women earn money remotely? Because some people cannot just find the jobs.
Yes. Women in Ibadan can actually earn money remotely
online.
Before we are talking about the remotely, is when you have access to the internet.
Okay,
so, and I believe Ibadan is a very, very big city that have internet.
Mm-hmm. And almost everybody has a smartphone now.
Yes. And from the smartphone, our phone, we can have we can do a lot of things.
You were talking about social media management the other time.
Yes, where they can managing maybe Facebook, TikTok, advert for people. There's some people, they have their home pages and they don't have time to be posting things they are doing, what activities they are going on their page. They can employ people that, please, I want you to be managing my page. So that kind of work is a remote job.
For the person that has a business now,
and yes,
they can use that to actually can I say upgrade what they are doing now?
Yes, they can. When your own business, we have
create more awareness
instead of going from one time to another to go and open another separate shop. From where you are, you can make an advertisement about your product.
You can even be giving somebody like 50,000 monthly.
Yes, that's please, I want you to be on my page. Response to the customer's request. The person that owns the business will be thinking of way how to make the business more bigger, increasing in all areas. So for the person to answer the to the request from the customer from different, it may assign some people there. Some people that
the person can be
only that one will be the customer's care that's
online.
And it will be where it is, it can attend to as many as possible customers
doing their normal activities physically. And someone is online attending to the people. So that way you get more customers.
They can get more customers. And they're getting the money. Yes. And then it may be depending on the time. It may be varies it depends on the business. There's some business that have time range of requests. So they say, I want person to be on the system or with your smartphone between so hours. Or even some minutes, maybe 60 minutes. 2 or 3 hours and so on. So you will know that after through with that one, it can go to another place to get another job.
So if you have a smartphone now, you can actually earn money.
You can.
Yeah. So you can have your clients from any part of the world.
You can, so globally.
I just want us to talk about it. So it's real. People make money that way.
We have a village, a global
village. It's a global village now. Thank you for doing justice to that question, ma. So, can you share an example of probably somebody that that have changed their lives by being in information technology or information and communication technology? Okay, maybe they empower themselves with IT skills, and because of that, their lifestyle has changed. They live better lives. You can use yourself as an example, you can use another person, but I just want us to bring it home. So that people know that it's possible.
We are bringing it home, like for instance, I saw one of a secretary at our office before. Okay. The woman already retired. All right. In olden days, when you are studying a secretarial admin, they normally use typewriter, and as times goes on, there's no more typewriter. When the woman was telling me, he said just from their own initiative that this computer system, he saw some young girls, they employ them that they should come and be entering the right typesetting, using the spreadsheet and so on. He said, I should be able to do it. It doesn't mean I'm old. So he brought herself down and went to those young guys that, please, can I learn this too? Only yes, mommy, you can only. Oh yeah, I want to learn it.
So she started learning.
So and she started learning. You can't believe it. By the time they said, there's hotel, they said they are retrenching the staff that they don't really need them in the system again. Instead of her to go home,
because she has updated herself. She
got promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
And she was able to use the system. Computer system do a lot of things on system as a secretary.
Wow, that's a beautiful one. I think you got my question very well, and you actually answered it well. I'm sure that a lot of people out there, especially people who feel like tech is too technical, it's too hard. They can see that you are not too old. You can actually start from somewhere. Thank you so much.
It just needs focus and determination. This is what I want to. Even no matter what you want to do, not on tech alone. Anything that we want to do, that just have the determination that I want to do these things. Believe me, we're able to achieve it.
Thank you so much. I think that in a way we have answered part of the question that I want to ask now. Right. And the question is, what do you think are the biggest challenges that are actually preventing women from going into tech as they should today?
Yes. The biggest challenges, I would say that from the lack of awareness. Most women doesn't have the awareness of what information technology is all about. Okay. So they see it as something that belongs.
We are solving that problem now.
Yes, it's technical. It's for technical people. It's for men. It's not for women. No, it's something that women also can do.
Okay.
So by creating the awareness, importance of information technology in our environment, our home, and at a country at large. Yes, important of it to women. So to encourage them that you too can have it. You can do it. Yes, yes. So then we also we
are talking about challenges.
Yes, challenges. Yes.
Maybe I should just go to my next question. It may help you to even answer the question more. There are women who think that they are too old. You talked about the woman the other time that she didn't think she was too old, And there are people who feel like, because I don't have a laptop. My friend was telling me about her neighbor who actually had done this virtual assistance course, and then she got a job, a remote job as a virtual assistant, and then she didn't take it up because she felt that she didn't have a laptop. And my friend was like, she could have actually used her smartphone. That most of the applications that she needed, or software, so to say, actually have the mobile versions.
Of it on our smartphone. Because our smartphone is also like a computer system.
It's like a mini computer system. Because a lot of people don't know that actually. So can you probably tell us more about this NIWIT programs? that encourage people to go into tech irrespective of their age, irrespective of their devices. Like, how do you tell me more about your activities? I just want us to keep going back to what you do as an association.
Yes.
Because you are representing the Oyo State chapter.
Yes.
Of NIWIT.
Yes, like I said, we used to train women,
Okay, ma'am.
young girls, young ladies, from secondary school, reach high institutions, then all the areas, the different area where we have women, we try to encourage them, to empower them that's into the IT.
I understand. For instance, now let's say you meet a woman, maybe you went out for advocacy. It might even be in the market, and then you meet a woman who says that I want to start now. What are the steps you ask the person to take? Like, the person wants to start and they are talking to you like someone, a professional who knows about IT. Like, if I want to start now, like, what step should I take immediately?
Yes, the first step I would advise the person to take is that you should just choose one skill.
Okay.
Basic one as the beginner French.
A tech
friendly
skill.
Yes, friendly tech as an ICT skill. Just one at a time. Yeah. The person may be here, this one, I can do this, you can do that, you can do, but just choose one at first and start with what you have around yourself, like using your smartphone.
Even if you don't have a laptop, if
it's
just a
smartphone, you start using it. You start learning. From there, when you start using it, you go from the smartphone. You can get from free tools. There's some free tools that you can get online. Yes,
like
AI
like tools.
AI tools. Yes, when you are talking about the canvas, there's some free from Google.
Okay.
That you can make use of them to develop.
There was this Google,
and also,
is it Google Garage or something? Maybe Digital Garage or something. It's a free place where you can actually learn. I don't know if it's still there.
YouTube
but
is
I
there.
learned from them.
There's some free YouTube.
Yes,
that's
YouTube
tutorials where you can learn how to do one or two things.
So you can just start from there.
Just
make up your mind. Don't waste your data scrolling up and down.
Just focus on one at a time and practicing. No, when I say practicing, that's continuous.
Whatever you are learning, you are practicing.
You measure like within a 30 to 60 minutes in a day. Because I know we have some other things that you are doing before you want to start into the IT. So at least you can create 30 minutes to 60 minutes just to practice what you have been learning. So by doing that, you're able to, improve yourself. Consistency is more important than perfection.
I love that. That's powerful. Consistency is more important than perfection. Just be doing it gradually. You reach there.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So I don't know if you can take calls now. If you have any question for my guest, you are listening to us at home right now, and you feel like you have a question on my mind I have not asked my guest, and you want to ask her yourself, this is the time for you to call. You can call in on the studio lines 07025201007, or maybe you even have a school where you want to invite them to come. She was talking about the activities the other time. Maybe you want them to come to your own market or to your organization, because she was talking about the activities as NIWIT. You can call any of those lines, whatever question you have. 07055071007. Let me call it once again. 07055071007. So while we're waiting for the calls to come in, I'll just do we have a call? Okay, not yet. So I'd like us to quickly look at this, and this is You know, like I said the other time, I just want you to like encourage them. Like probably they have felt like I'm too old, like we said the other time, and you gave us an example of a woman who actually, despite her age, decided to go and learn some skills, update herself, and by the time they were retrenching people, like you said, they actually promoted her. So what can you say to that civil servant, for instance, out there who still don't know how to probably fill online forms? You know, there are people like that who will still be looking for young people in their organization that what about me working lórí form me. So if possible, let's even do this part in Yoruba, because this program we love to carry everybody along, and we know it's Ibadan, we speak Yoruba here. So ẹ bá mi sọ ní Yorùbá, bóyá àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìjọba àbí ẹni tó yẹ pé bóyá ọkàn secondary school nìkan ló lọ tó ń wò pé ẹ wo kíní yóò lè jàre kò yé mi, wọ́n fi máa ń kówó ẹlòmíì lọ nínú àkáǹtì ẹ̀ tó bá débi ATM báyìí wọ́n máa wá ẹni tó máa bá wọn ṣe é as simple as that pé ọmọ ìgbà káàdì mi tó bá dẹ̀ já àwọn ọmọ burúkú ni a bá wo kíni wọ́n ń pè á ti wo kíni tó wà lẹ́yìn káàdì ìyá wọn á bá kó gbogbo owó lọ́njọ́ kan. So ẹjọ́ ẹ kàn bá mi báwọn ará lé sọ̀rọ̀.
Ní àwọn aráalé tó ń gbọ́ mi, so kò sí nǹkan tó wà tí kò ní advantage, tí ò ní nǹkan tí èèyàn máa gain ní orí ẹ̀, because ní ìgbà tá a wà sí yìí àsìkò ẹ̀yà IT era la wà,
ayé tó ti jára
ó la wà nísìnyí. So a gbọ́dọ̀ try láti mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀kọ́ kan sí ìkejì tí pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa tó wà lọ́jà ní ìwé tó máa sọ pé mo fẹ́ nǹkan tí mò ń tà, mi ìfẹ́ má transfer owó sí mi ò cash owó ní bá mi kówó cash. Kàn try kàn jẹ́ kí á mọ̀, kàn mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe máa ń wo owó, bọ́n ṣe lè wo àwọn mobile application wọn tí wọ́n ṣe lè ṣe transaction, bọ́n ṣe lè ṣe yẹn fúnra wọn. Kàn try láti learn. You just say simple things that
we have a call. I think we have a call now. Hello. Hello. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Speaking is Idris.
Okay. Do you have a question for my guest?
The program on Nightwish. That's the Nightwish program.
Okay. You're watching the program online. Thank you. Thank you for watching.
I'm watching from Korea.
From Korea.
She's my mentor. She's one of my members in the end.
Whoa.
I want to appreciate you guys for your hard work.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
I really appreciate you. I'm listening from Korea.
From Korea.
Wow, that's nice.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling and encouraging her. All right. Thank you very much.
Nigerian Computer Society.
Okay, so, he said he's a member of NCS.
More power to your elbow.
More power to your elbow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you
very much. Thank you for calling. All right. So that's someone who said that you are a mentor. Is mentor rather. Wow. So when you were talking about mentorship the other time, it was not exaggerated, because now we can see evidence. Yes, we can see evidence. So that's a great one you are doing. And it's a privilege to have you on the show today. I hope that when we call you again, you will answer us. So,
yes, of course.
Your final message. So now we are.
Okay.
It's almost. Except we have another call. We are just going to round off gradually now. And I also like you to put out your phone number if you don't mind, because for instance, now I'm going to engage you. You are going to come to an organization where I feel that you can also help us to train. You know, the other time I was talking about elderly people who would always be looking for, feel for me. Especially people who are retiring, they'll be like, feel by, you know. So
àwọn èèyàn tá máa ń a máa encourage a máa train láti lè jẹ́ káwọn náà máa ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn fúnra wọn náà so that wọn ò ní máa depend. We are trying to reduce the dependencies on others.
And then we're talking about cyber security the other time. I think that when people do the things like this, especially elderly people, they expose themselves to frauds because you feel like you are just looking at everybody's faces. People have like Yoruba sọ pé thank you ma. So those cards, all those are ATM cards, they have some numbers at the back, and someone told me that if somebody gets those digits, they can actually use it to perform online transaction, and then they use it to take all the person's money away. So I'd like you to your final words and then your contact for people who would like to reach out to your organization. Maybe they want to join or they want to invite your association rather to come and train them or something.
No problem.
All right.
So my just encourage words to my women outside there is that they should try and learn one or two things to what they already have, and they should not see information technologies as something that is big like that or technical. There's some areas that doesn't really need technical aspect that they can go into. So and when they are seeing there's some online courses and also WhatsApp learning groups that they will be inviting them free. They should try and attend, listen to the programs. So there's no way we will not gain one or two things.
Thank you very much, ma. I hope when we call you again, you will answer us. Yes. So I want to also give my final message to my woman out there that is listening to me. I want you to let you know that technology is the future. You cannot escape it. Technology is also the present. So we are living it. We're still going to live it. It's going to keep evolving. So we have to join this conversation. We have to be involved. If hospitals like the University College of Hospital, where she came from, in Ibadan, if they are automated, if businesses are online, if money these days moves digitally, then women must not be left behind. You can start small, like she said. You can start scared. Yes, the fact that I'm scared that this thing is difficult does not mean that I should not go out there and learn it. I can learn, it can be difficult, I can learn it, I can know it. But the most important thing is you must start. That's how you empower yourself. That's how you remove yourself from whatever situation you feel like you are not comfortable in, that you are. Because the truth is, economic independence is one of the best ways to liberate yourself, to upgrade yourself as a woman out of whatever situation you think you are in. So thank you so much, Ms. Samotu Barakat Adejoke, FNCS, for joining us today on the Women's Shelter.
Thank you.
So let me also say that economic independence is possible, and tech is one of the pathways. My name is Oluwatoyin Adeyemi. This is the Women's Shelter, and I'll see you again next week, Wednesday, on this dial, Melody 100.7 FM. I want to thank my programs manager, Pretty the Finest, Mr. Adegoke, and also the general manager of Melody FM, Mr. Eniola Afolabi, for this opportunity to be on the station every Wednesday. I'll see you again next week, Wednesday. Bye for now.